ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Just McCormick back again, and we went from the cream of the crop to the bottom of the barrel after a couple of losses in a row. We're trying to see if we can possibly get something done this week. We have a bye week in this one, so we're going to be going straight ahead to week 8. So after this, we're going to see how well we're doing. We take on the Orlando Predators once again. It'll be the second time we've met them this season. So we'll be trying to see if we can possibly pull out a victory here, as we have dropped to 2-3 on the season so far, as the Predators also having their woes, as they are 2-4 at the moment. We did have a few changes that we're going to go over here in a bit, but let's go first to the standings. National again, led by the Dallas Desperados. They are in control of things here in this conference, as the Slash have dropped off all the way to 7th in the conference. Not the worst, but still not a good position. American is still very close. Crush leading right now, as they have the divisional and conference lead. The Avengers, Rush, Rattlers, and Cats all right behind them at 4-2 and 4-3 respectively. The National Southern, we have dropped all the way down to the 4th spot, only above the Predators. So this matchup here in week 8 is going to be the battle of the worst. Storm, Wranglers, and Force are a game above us, so we're definitely going to have to fight to get ourselves back into playoff contention. As we take a look at the rosters, no injuries thankfully for our team, but we'll take a look at the Predators real quick here, as the Predators still have a couple of guys that are out. Reggie Lee on the line, a broken tibia, still out for another week, and then Jarian James, the veteran, is going to be out for 3 more weeks with a torn hamstring. We're going to look at our roster now. We picked up a new guy. We picked up the offensive specialist, Damian Rutledge. We had to get rid of a few guys. Got rid of one main trouble. Now, his overall does not seem to be good, but we got ourselves a 6'4" wide receiver that has the speed just like Burns. He's going to be the guy that's going to be playing receiver now. Thankfully, he's a very tough individual, so he shouldn't be hurt. He's got some pretty good stamina, so better than Burns. So he should be able to stay out there for the most part. We have actually moved Burns to a defensive specialist role. He'll be in front of Kevin Snow. So we've got him lined up on the best that the opponents have to offer. And because of that, we're going to go over to the Predators, see who we're facing, as we will be taking on Shane Stafford once again. This quarterback, very good quarterback, and can definitely shoot out with the best of them. And then they've got Jimmy Frizzell, who's going to be a big problem. Gus Washington, the rookie, has also shown himself a number of times in the last one. Machu Robinson is going to be back in action, as he will be backed up by Ryan Bowers. Then Rod Williams will be up front with Reginald Matthews right behind him. On the other side, with Reggie Lee out, Bobby LeFew is going to be filling in as the right end tight end. And then the center, Justin Cleveland, one of the tougher centers out there, he's backed up by a former Slash player, Harry Beck, as Beck will back him up if need be. Then fullback Robert Thomas will be back there. He'll be backed up by Dale Berry and Jeremiah Farms at the fullback linebacker spot if need be. Jarian James out, meaning that the only other wideout linebacker will be Rich Young, the 8-year pro. He'll be looking, trying to see if he can do anything there. Javaris Dudley is going to be one of the guys we're going to have to try and avoid, as he's the wide receiver D-back. And then right next to him, Khalil Carter. And then next to him, Tony Scott. And then the kicker, Jay Taylor, is going to be looking to see if he can make some plays. So let's get down to it. It's going to be week 8 action. Predators coming to Cincinnati to face the Slash, and we're going to see how things go here. Hopefully not as bad as the ending to the last game we had. We'll see you in just a moment. And ladies and gentlemen, we're making ourselves in to the Cincinnati arena here as the Orlando Predators come to visit us. As I believe last time when we visited them, we fell just short, but hopefully these changes that we made to this team will allow us to be able to come out with a victory, and hopefully it'll be a more dominant one, as all of our close games have been way too much. Definitely going to see what we can do here as we picked up Damian Rutledge as our speedy offensive specialist, so hopefully he'll be able to do what he can here in this one. I put him as number 2, so he should be visible to everybody out there. As we're getting ready to get this one, we will kick it off to them. Let's see how things are. Make sure everything's straight here on the recording. And here we go. So Mackenzie Homebreaker to kick this one off. The battle of the worst here in this matchup here is Orlando, also at the bottom of the division right there with us, as this kick will go toward the corner of the end zone, but it will go out of bounds, so that will be illegal procedure. So we start off this game as bad as we possibly can. Ball's going to be at the 20-yard line. Shane Stafford ready to take over here. As Harold Van Diver on the line there with Johnson and... Ooh, there we go. There's a good throw over the middle. That one's going to be knocked down and incomplete. Looks like Joseph Burns was over there to knock that one down. So it's going to be incomplete. Van Diver, Golston, and Barnes are actually out there. Frizzell, Dudley, and Bowers are on the receiving core. Let's see what they do. As that is going to be thrown and knocked down, nearly intercepted. So couldn't get anything there. That's going to make it 3rd and 10 now, as they've not moved the ball yet. Barnes was one of the guys, Dave Barnes was one of the guys that I found out he was actually a little better than some of the guys we were running, so we put him out there, as that is going to be thrown and incomplete. Shane Stafford panicked as he saw Barnes coming straight down the middle for his neck. And this is going to be a field goal here. This will be a about a 45-yard field goal, or no, excuse me, a 40-yard field goal. As that will be up, and it will make it up, in, and good, so they will score first. A field goal is all they can get, but it's better than 0. So a 45-yard field goal by Taylor, and that's going to be 3-0 now, as that'll go off the net. And trouble fielding the kick there, and the kicking team's going to get it. Well, this just got interesting. Barnes, Golston, and Van Diver out there. Frizzell on the line there. And they're going to hand that one off, and that's going to be a touchdown easily for Thomas. Now Cincinnati's in trouble. Can't field the kick, and we've been having trouble on special teams. As this is going to be up, in, and good, and that is going to be it for that one. So the Predators quickly jump out on top, 10-0 right now. As that is a 5-yard run by Thomas, and that was an easy score. So this will be up and off the net, and Rutledge will get it, and that'll get him out to the 10-yard line. Rutledge, pretty fast individual. We'll definitely be seeing if we can take advantage of that here. I do have Burns the ability to be able to replace Velcro on this, so if Velcro does get tired, Burns will come in, so we'll have a couple of speedsters here. As Rutledge gets open, and he is going to make the catch, touchdown, and his first catch is going to have him go over the back wall. So after that bomb and score there, that's going to put the Predators' lead down to 3, as Mackenzie Homebreaker will kick this one. And this will be up, in, and good. So the Slash cut the lead down, but now they've got to try and get the football back. Their first defensive stand was pretty good. Maybe they can do something better here. 35-yard pass from Russell to Rutledge. And that's going to be a combination we're definitely going to be looking forward to. As that kick will be another yuck one. As that'll go out of bounds, it'll be back at the 20. Last time we did this, we actually stopped them to a field goal. So let's see what we do this time. 1st and 10. Van Diver, Golston, and Barnes are out there. Thomas back there behind his quarterback. Stafford back to pass. Looking to the right, he's going to get Bowers, and that's going to be a good catch for about 3 yards. 2nd and 7 now at the 23. So Bowers to the right, Frizzell Dudley to the left, and Bowers will go in motion. Back to pass, Shane Stafford with a throw, and Burns in front of it. Tried to make the catch, but just could not hang on. That is incomplete. Stafford has completed one pass so far today, and that was that 3-yarder to Bowers as Frizzell's off the line. And Stafford will go back to pass here. He's going to throw that quickly. Dudley's going to get it, and he might have got a yard there, but that was a good tackle. 4th down and 6 now. So they're going to go for it here. The ball's on the 24-yard line. So right there in midfield, Frizzell off the line. Back to pass here. Going to throw that one deep, and that will be caught by Frizzell. Burns couldn't quite get to him, and that'll be a touchdown. So the Predators try to increase their lead. They will, as it is 9 right now. And that'll be up in and good. That'll make it a 10-point lead. 17-7 the score now. So a 26-yard pass from Stafford to Frizzell. And they score. This kick will go off the net, and Rutledge will get a return here. As Rutledge will break a tackle and get out to about the 11. So 1st down there. So here we go. Bailey, Rutledge, and Bonner out there. It's going to be weird not saying Burns for some time now. He's going to throw that one towards Rutledge. He will get it. That's a catch. And he'll be down about the 7-yard line. 1st down, Cincinnati. I'm going to switch up some of the routes here, see maybe get some guys open here. All right. Russell back to pass here. Going to throw that one toward Bonner. Bonner's got it. Touchdown. Cornelius Bonner. As we put him on a low slant there, that put him in front of all the defenders, and Bonner with a nice little dance there in the end zone. That's going to be his first score of the day. Touchdown Slash. And the Slash are showing that their offense is pretty good right now. Either that or the Predator defense is pretty bad. As Homebreaker will put that one between the sticks. That is up in and good. The funny thing about the arena football uprights is they look more like construction. At least to me anyway. That was a 6-yard pass from Russell to Bonner. 2 plays, 38 yards, and they make that a big score. As Homebreaker to kick this one now. As that'll be a good straight kick. That will go off the net. As that is going to be a return there. Washington will get trucked down from behind. As Joseph Burns tackles him. 15-yard line. 1st and 10. As now Shane Stafford and the Predators will take back over. They lead this one 17-14 as the first quarter coming to an end here. As that is going to be a huge hit there. And Wow, what a hit. So that's going to end up being a 7-yard loss there as Frizzell actually caught that one out of midair. He slid to his knees, and then Joseph Burns was over there to make the touch, so he was considered down. So that'll make it 2nd and 17, as that'll be the end of the first quarter. First quarter ends on an amazing catch there, but for a big loss. Orlando leads this one 17-14 over Cincinnati. So 2nd and 17 now. Backed them up to the 9-yard line. Stafford's got to see if he can do something here, as he got a lot of pressure there. Back to pass there. Van Diver gets through, and Bowers actually stays tough and makes the catch, and he's taken down. A 5-yard gain, so they're still short of the original line of scrimmage. 14-yard line, 3rd and 12 on this one. As Slash have 77 yards, Predators so far with 34. All three receivers to the left. Now Dudley goes to the right. And that's going to be thrown short. Robinson. That was normally a good call there, but he does not get all of it. That'll be 4th and 2 now. So 5 yards rushing for the Predators so far. This could be a good opportunity to run here. We'll see what they do. And that is going to be a pass. They're going to lob that one in. That is knocked down on a Monopia over there. That'll be turnover on downs, as Cincinnati now has an opportunity to tie this or even take the lead. Good play by Onomatopoeia, as he was able to knock that down. Velcro definitely happy about that one. So we've got Bonner, Rutledge, and Velcro out there at the moment. And Rutledge will take off, as he's going to get jammed. And then tried to fire that one, but the linebacker was in front of that one, as they are definitely trying to prevent Rutledge from getting open now. As Burns is actually out there now, this is going to make some things interesting. As Joseph Burns on the offensive side of things, we're going to launch that one to Burns, but he's double covered. Should have threw that one to Rutledge. That's okay, though. 3rd and 10, so we got an opportunity to possibly tie this football game, but we'll definitely have to see what we can do here. All right, going to go back to pass that one. He's going to throw that one towards the corner of the end zone, but that one just out of reach. That is going to be incomplete, so definitely be looking to try and tie this football game up. McKenzie Homebreaker coming on to kick this one. Ball's on the 23, so add 10 yards. That'll be a 33-yarder. As Homebreaker will kick it straight, and that will go over. Up, over, and good. McKenzie Homebreaker has tied this football game up, as the Slash able to make that one happen. Alright, so here we go. So this ball game tied up now. Orlando and Cincinnati, 17 apiece. That kick will go out of the corner in the end zone. It's what I've been trying to do the whole time. I'm actually joking. So that's going to be 1st and 10 now. Ball's at the 5-yard line, as Johnson, Golston, and Parker out there. Deontay Parker, the leading sack master from last year, is out there trying to see if he can do something here. And that is going to be Joseph Burns in front of that one. Knocks it down, incomplete. So if our defense is doing much better because of Joseph Burns being out there, so be it. Bowers, Frizzell, and Dudley ready to try and see if they can do something here. 2nd down. Back to pass. And, oh, there's a big sack. Oh, big loss there. 3-yard loss, as Shane Stafford couldn't get out of the way. Johnson with a huge hit. And now it's going to make it 3rd and 13 now, as they are pinned all the way back at the 2-yard line. So big chance of what could be a safety here. Van Diver, Goldstein, and Barnes are on the line now. As Stafford will try and see what he does this time. Back to pass, he'll launch that one to the left, and it's knocked out. Big hit there by Victor Velcro, and that'll make it 4th down and 13. And the Predators are going to have to kick. As Taylor's hit one, he hit it from 46, but this is going to be about a 57, 58-yarder, I believe. As that will be up, and it will be wide, as that'll go bouncing out of bounds. That'll be a touchback. So no good. The Predators unable to get anything there, as Coach will talk to his guys and try and see if they can get them motivated to take this lead back. So let's see what we can do here on first down. Might be able to try and launch this one to Rutledge. Bonner, Velcro are the two out there. Back to pass here. Going to launch that one toward the direction of Rutledge. He's got the speed. He's got the distance. He's got the catch. Touchdown, Cincinnati Slash, and they will take the lead. That should be the first lead that they've had in this game, as that will put them up 23-17. Extra point pending, as Homebreaker should have this one, and he will up in and good. That'll make it 24-17, so the Slash have a 1-score lead. After playing some solid defense, they've actually been able to fight back. A one-play, 45-yard bomb from Russell to Rutledge, and didn't take them that long to get it. So let's see what we do this time. We're going to try and see if we can maybe put some distance on this kick. As Homebreaker will kick that one, it'll bounce off the net there. And that is going to be returned as Gus Washington, gets out to about the 12, maybe the 13. They'll mark it at the 12. 1:49 on the clock. That is what's left in this first half of football. Definitely a good game here, but the Slash have been all offense and all defense. It's been tough for the Predators trying to get things going here. That is going to be Velcro. Nearly had that one. That was a near interception. If he had had that one, that could have very well been a pick six. Van Diver, Golston, and Barnes on the line. Bowers, Dudley, Frizzell, the receivers. As Stafford will get ready, and he's going to go back to pass, and he's going to go down. Dave Barnes with a sack. That's a 4-yard loss. Barnes talking some trash. I believe that is his first sack of the year, so congratulations for him on that one, as this will make it 3rd and 14, as it has been all Slash in this game. They've played some good, solid defense so far for the most part, as that one is going to be knocked down, as that looked like it was either Bonner or Burns. I couldn't tell. Probably Bonner. Bonner was probably over there to make that one, and the Predators are going to try and kick a field goal here. Taylor is 1 for 2. He hit one from 46. That's the 1-minute warning. Slash have time to make something happen. Again, Taylor hit a 46-yarder. This is going to be about a 50, maybe a 51-yarder. As that'll be up, it'll be just a little to the left. Rutledge will get the return here, as he will get tripped up at the 10, tried to squeeze through a narrow hole, and it should have went somewhere else. All right, so Coach talking to our guys here. There's going to be 54 seconds on this clock. Let's see what we can do here. As if we throw an incompletion here, it could stop the clock. Velcro, Bonner, and Rutledge are out there. Rutledge will take off. Let's see what we got here. Going to bomb this one towards Rutledge. He'll get that one. That's inside the 10. First down, Slash. As he was a great pickup. His overall might not be the best in the world, but he is acting like he's doing pretty good. Russell 5 for 8 on the game so far, as he's got a number of yards. And back to pass here. Rutledge has got a step. He will jump it. He will catch it, bring it down into the corner of the end zone, back corner for a touchdown. That is another touchdown for that man, as Rutledge is showing his offensive prowess right now. As the Predators will get the ball back with about 20 seconds left on the clock. As Homebreaker will kick that one straight down the pike. Up in and good. 19 seconds remaining in the first half, as the Slash have taken the lead and extended it 31-17 over Orlando. That last one was an 8-yard pass from Russell to Rutledge. 2 plays, 41 yards. And the Slash are showing a bit of promise in this game. This would put them back at 500 if they can win this one. But we still got a whole nother half to go, and things can fall apart easily afterwards. As that will go between the uprights. That'll be a touchback as it goes over the back wall. So we're going to see what we can do this time. It's going to be 1st and 10, 5-yard line. St. Stafford has had a lot of trouble in this one. Dudley, Bowers, and Frizzell back there. They will hand that off to Thomas, and he'll not get anything. Short loss on that one. Not even a yard there. As they're going to run it, we're probably just going to play some defense. We're not going to blitz here. About 5 seconds left. We'll see if they actually hike it or take it. They will hike it. One last play as they'll toss that to Thomas. Thomas will get that one. He'll break a tackle and be taken down about the 10-yard line. That'll be the end of the first half. So the Cincinnati Slash come into this game with confidence, 31-17 the score, as they lead it over the Orlando Predators. And the Slash dancers out there to let their boys know that they're doing a pretty good job. At least in this game, it's been a lot better than it has been. A lot of mental mistakes by me that have actually cost us. And hopefully we'll get to this one a lot better. As the Slash lead 31-17 over the Predators. 163 total yards on offense, 44 for the Predators, 10 yards rushing with 34 yards passing for the Predators. So their offense has been very limited. They have got no first downs yet. They are 0 for 5 on 3rd down, 0 for 1 for the Slash. While on 4th down, the Predators are 1 for 2. Couple of penalties there for the Slash, but it's not actually cost them. Predators have had a lot of time of possession, but they have been struggling this entire game. As we take a look, Shane Stafford, 64.6 rating, 39 yards on the day. He's only got 1 touchdown. He is 6 for 15 on the day with 40% completion. He has been sacked twice, while Dan Russell, 149.3 rating, near perfect, 163 yards, 4 touchdowns. He is 6 for 9 on the day for a 66% completion. He's not been sacked yet, but we'll definitely see how things go in the second half. We'll be right back, and we will see how things go in half number 2. All right, so getting now to the second half of football here. The Orlando Slash will get the ball back, so it's definitely going to be interesting to see if the Predators can stop them on defense. They've not had a lot of success so far. As Rutledge will make the catch there. He's going to have a bit of a return here. He'll get past the 10 out to about the 14, I believe. And they'll mark it at the 13. So we've got a run game now, so we should be able to utilize the ability to be able to run the football. Let's see if we can get our big boy back there, the football, see if he can get some yards for us. Pearson back there as we replaced Moss. Moss had some fumbling issues in the first couple of weeks. And Russell will not be able to even get the ball handed off. That'll be a loss of yards there. 2nd and 13, that'll be considered a running loss, so no sack on that one. So Bonner Rutledge and Velcro out there. So back to pass here. Rutledge has got a bit of a step there. He'll actually leap up there and get it. He mossed that poor individual. First down. Rutledge has been pulling off some good catches. That was very nice. As hopefully we will continue to see things like that in the future. Rutledge now 6 receptions, 185 yards. He's got 3 touchdowns on the day, so he's been doing very well for us so far. As Bonner goes in motion, he will run around there. Bonner's got a step, but I don't know why he ran that direction. I was hoping he would have ran left, because if he would have ran to the left, he'd been wide open. But that is going to be incomplete, as Russell threw it where he was, not where I thought he was going to be. Back to pass here on this one. Russell tried to get rid of that one, but that goes to the grass, incomplete. As that was problematic there for the very least. Bonner, Rutledge, and Burns are out there. Burns has got some good speed. He might be able to get open here too. He'll throw that one toward Rutledge, but he's hit and drops it, as he would have been nailed at the 2-yard line, but no good there. So we're going to kick the field goal here. This will be an easy 21, maybe 22-yard field goal here. As Homebreaker should be able to get this one pretty easy. That is, if I don't foul up the kick. Up, over, and good. Mackenzie Homebreaker has been almost perfect for us all year. 34-17 is now the score, as that will increase the lead to 3 scores. 17 the lead, as Homebreaker hits a 27-yarder. They go 6 plays, 26 yards. Can't cross the plane, but they do get 3 points. As Homebreaker will kick this one off here. Predators will get it. It'll bounce off the net. And there's going to be a bit of a return. And a fumble. Barry's got it. And there's a big return here. Barry's going to spin move, and he's gone. Touchdown. As the Predators had to pick up a fumble, everybody got blocked. And, the Slash player's taking offense to that one, as Freeborg nails the man, as he didn't like that one at all. So that's going to bring the Predators within a couple of scores here. So Taylor getting ready to kick this one, and Jay Taylor will put that between the uprights, up in and good. So the Slash lose a little bit of their lead. It's going to be 34-24, but Orlando's still got a lot of work to go. 39-yard return on the fumble by Barry as he picked it up. And he had a lot of good blocking there, as that'll go off the net. Rutledge has got a bit of a return, but got hung up there. Ball will be at the 13, first down. And they'll call it the 12-yard line. Quite all right there. Curious about some of the routes. I'm not really fond of some of the routes on this one, but we'll definitely see. We've got a -2 rushing so far, but 191 yards passing out of the air. And we're going to go back to pass here. Rutledge, saw Rutledge get open, but Russell ran out of time, as that is going to be a sack. He'll lose 7 yards on that one. Maybe I can open up something here. We'll see. As Bonner, Rutledge, and Velcro out there. Rutledge will take off. And he's going to get blocked up. Going to throw that one to him. And not quite. Good coverage is there. As he was blocked off from that one. So third down. 3rd and 17 here. So we've got to make something happen. Ball at the 6. Gonna bomb that one towards Rutledge. He'll get it and then drop it. Good hit by the D-back. And that will force us to have to kick this one. Mackenzie Homebreaker has hit kicks like this before. This will be about a 54, 55-yard field goal. And Homebreaker will get all of it. That looks good. It is straight down the middle. Mackenzie Homebreaker. What a kick. So Mackenzie Homebreaker with a huge kick there. That's going to increase the lead. That'll make it 37-24 as they call that one a 60-yard field goal. As I've got to try and remember to do a little bit better math on that, because still getting used to the field and everything like that, but we're doing everything we possibly can here. As that kick will go out of bounds. It will go into the end zone though, so it'll be a touchback. So thankfully that worked out. Ball will be at the 5-yard line. First down. So Shane Stafford's got some work to do. He has had success, but he's got to do a little bit more here. Johnson, Golston, and Van Diver out there. Bauer, Dudley's, and Frizzell. The receivers, Frizzell in motion. There he goes. Throws that one short. And Bernard Bailey's in front of it as Stafford just missed him. He just missed his guy, and Bernard Bailey there with the catch as I made a good user. All right, so that's going to make it first down and 10 from the 11-yard line. Stafford 6 for 16 on day, only 39 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. So it's not been the best day for him. And this will be back to pass here for Russell. Russell's in trouble, and he's got to get rid of it. That is incomplete. Gotta try and see if we can get somebody open here. Velcro, Rutledge, and Bonner out there. Back to pass here. Gonna try and fire that one toward Bonner, but Rutledge might have been open, but Russell got nailed. That is going to be incomplete. May have to try and see if we can do something here. So far in this game, nobody has gotten a first down on third. So third down has not been the down for either team so far, as Rutledge has got a step. He's got it. Touchdown. That was a very small window that was quickly closing. And Russell found his guy. Touchdown Slash. As that turnover definitely has swung momentum vastly. As this will be a 20-point lead if this one goes through the uprights, and it should, and it will. Up in and good as the Slash are extending this massive lead. They've got 44-24 over the Predators. As it finished off with an 11-yard pass from Russell to Rutledge. 3 plays, 11 yards, and Rutledge has been the man of the hour. 4 catches with touchdowns. So yeah, it's definitely been a good day for our new offensive specialist, as this one will go deep and off the net, as that one will be Washington taking it out to about the 12. First down. They will take it to 11. That'll be the end of 3 quarters. Cincinnati with a huge lead, 44-24. They lead the Orlando Predators after 3. 1 more to go. So now Shane Stafford's got to try and make some plays. He's definitely going to have to try to bomb this one deep. Frizzell Dudley to the right, Bowers to the left. And Frizzell goes in motion. Back to pass here. Stafford hit as he throws. And Frizzell's going to get the catch. He's going to get 6 yards. Then he's going to get crunched over the wall. Velcro and Bonner over there psyched up. They are definitely enjoying this football game. This has been one of the better football games we've had. Average allowed points this season for the Slash 46, but only allowed 24 so far in this game. So it's definitely good for them, and that is going to be a big catch there. Frizzell's got it, and no real way to be able to do that one manually. Ugh. That is a touchdown. So the Predators score with a huge throw there. Frizzell, a definite good target there as Jay Taylor will try to kick the extra point here. This will at least put them a bit closer. Now a 17-point deficit for them. Or excuse me, a 13-point deficit. As this one will be up, and that'll go off the net. Rutledge will get it, and Rutledge, gonna get taken down about the 13. That'll be a first down. So here we go. Ooh, Burns is on this route. Might be able to see if we can hit Burns here on this one. As Rutledge will go in motion. There he goes. I'll launch that one towards Joseph Burns. He will not get it. Closely contended. So no touchdown for Burns on that one. So Bailey, Rutledge, and Bonner are out there at the moment. See what we can do here. It is second down. So back to pass there. We'll throw that one toward Bonner, and a little too far out in front. Russell with that cannon arm. Sometimes it's hard to be accurate when you throw it as hard as possible. As that'll be incomplete. Third down now. So Rutledge, Velcro, and Bonner out there. See what we do this time. Back to pass here. Russell going to throw that one in. Ooh, just out of reach. Tried to hit Velcro on that one. That is going to be incomplete. As we'll definitely have to try and settle for a field goal on this one. So about a 57-yard field goal here. As trying to line this up, and Homebreaker's going to kick it, and that is going to go straight down the middle, up in and good. That is another huge kick for that man. As that is a 53-yard field goal from Mackenzie Homebreaker. We go for 4 plays, no yards, but still score 47-31. Definitely glad to have a kicker. Definitely helps out. As Homebreaker will kick that one deep, it'll go off the net. As that is a good tackle there. Gus Washington gets out to about the 12, first down. So 2:45 left in the game. Shane Stafford has got a long, tall hill to climb. Frizzell off the line. We'll see what they do here on first down. Back to pass. Stafford's going to throw that one. Velcro is going to knock it down, and he looks like he's hurt. Holding his arm on the play. Might have jammed it on the wall as he landed, or landed on it wrong. So hopefully he'll be okay. 2.5 minutes left in this game as the normal offense for the Predators is 210 yards. They've got less than 100 so far in this game. As that is going to be back to pass, and Stafford in trouble, and Onomatopoeia in front of that one to knock it down. Incomplete. That'll make it 3rd and 10 as Stafford was running for his life. He nearly got killed. As Velcro with a bruise there on his upper arm. He'll be back soon. Might not need him though, to be honest with you. As that one's going to be back to pass. Stafford's going to throw that one, and Burns will find Dudley. That'll be a catch. I thought about taking over on that one, but I decided not to, just in case I lose him. So 1st and 10 now on the 10. As they can technically get the ball to the goal line and get a first down. Barnes, Goldstone, and Van Diver on the line. And they're going to throw that one short, and Bowers will nearly get in the end zone, but he stopped short. As it looked like Onomatopoeia made the tackle. It's going to be second in inches here. So they will probably be able to get in the end zone on this one. Thomas most likely the option here. And they will hand it off, and he will power through as he breaks the plane for a touchdown. Predators going to see what they can do here. They're going to go for 2. As they've held us to field goal, so they're seeing if they can possibly shorten the gap. And they're going to hand that one off, and Thomas will break a tackle and get into the end zone. So that'll make it an 8-point game, 47-39. Predators trying to close the gap now. 1 yard run by Thomas, and they get it. As that'll go off the net, Rutledge will get the catch here. And Rutledge is going to find his way through traffic, and he drops the ball. But Bernard Bailey, with his head on the swivel, he's able to pick it up. And the ball's going to be down at the 13-yard line, first down. As thank goodness Rutledge did not lose that one. All right, Russell going to go back to pass here. Going to bomb this one toward Rutledge. He'll get it and then drop it. Good hit. As that is going to be incomplete. Predators call timeout. They've got 2 timeouts used up now. Only 1 left. Try to see if we can bomb this again to Rutledge. Gonna launch it, and he's got a step. He will not hang on. Incomplete. Be tempted to put Burns back in there, but it's okay. We'll have to see what we can do this time. Trying to look over what plays might be good options here, but just really not seeing something that I'm liking here. Bonner, Velcro, and Rutledge are out there. As that is going to be delay a game. That'll back us up a bit, as I took way too much time trying to figure that one out. So here we go. See if we can launch this one again. Oh, Rutledge has got a step. Can he get it? He will catch that one and be gone. Touchdown. It took us a number of tries, but we got it, and that's going to be the 1-minute warning. Clock will stop at 57 seconds. As Damian Rutledge, the offensive specialist, will get player of the game for obvious reasons, being our deep threat. As Homebreaker should definitely have a nod, though, as he has nailed a lot of field goals and allowed us to keep this lead. 55 seconds left to go. Took us 4 plays, but we threw it deep. 42-yard pass from Russell to Rutledge for the final score. I say the final score, but, final one that we're probably going to do offensively is that kick will be deep, and that will go off the net. Washington's going to get a return. Burns starts the tackle. Washington taken down by Bernard Bailey. That's going to be first down now. 51 seconds left on the clock. Predators with no timeouts, as they have to figure something out now. 54-39 the score. They're down by a bunch. As there's going to be a throw short, and that's going to be swatted down. Oh no, Monopia said no. 2nd and 10 now. So Bowers to the right, Frizzell, Dudley to the left. Bowers will go in motion to the left. Back to pass. They're going to throw that one out. It's picked off. Victor Velcro has it. As he jumped the route, Shane Stafford panicked, threw it off his back foot, and that was definitely not what they needed. Now we should just be able to run the ball and run the clock out. So let's see if we can do the fullback strong side. Stafford 10 for 24 on the day. He had 2 touchdowns, but he also had 2 interceptions. As Pearson, he dropped the ball. Barnes able to jump on it, so that's going to be. We've been having fumbling issues with our fullbacks lately. That'll be 2nd and goal. Ball at the 3-yard line. That's going to be a handoff, and Pearson will break the plane. Touchdown Slash. As he had to pinball his way in there, but he got it. So that score will pretty much seal this football game, as Orlando's going to lose this one. This will make it a 21-point deficit that they would have to overcome, but we'll just put them out of their misery by letting the clock run all the way down. As the Slash will win this one. Extra point up in and good, and that'll end the football game. Cincinnati beats Orlando in this one 61-39, breaking their 2-game losing streak and putting them back in a position to try and reclaim their status as one of the better teams in the division. Well, the Predators will definitely stay at the bottom of the basement after that loss, so they've got some work they've got to do. Slash came in with a mission, and the changes to the team have seemed to work out as we get to the stats now. Slash win this one 61-39, 240 yards total offense for the Slash, 238 passing, 111 passing yards for Predators, 122 total with 11 rushing yards. The Predators just could not get first downs in this game, and that really cost them 2 turnovers as well, as the Slash were able to take advantage of that and remain in front throughout the whole game. 1 for 6 on the day for the Predators were not helping on 3rd down. 2 for 6 for the Slash. So they were not as good, but they definitely held things for the most part. 1 for 2 on 4th down for the Predators, and the 2-point conversion they did have. They did complete that one, though. Slash ended up getting more time of possession as they took their time in the second half, but the 3 penalties against them tried to not help them in this, but they were able to come out on top. Stafford with a measly 50-point rating, 116 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 10 for 24 in the number of completions per attempts. 41% completion. He was sacked a couple times in the first half. Well, Dan Russell, 115.3 rating, 244 yards, 6 touchdowns, 9 for 24. So 34% rating. Definitely not the best thing for him. He was sacked once, but yeah, definitely had to try and get those numbers up. Predators, Robert Thomas able to get 11 yards on the day with 4 attempts, 2 touchdowns. Pearson able to get 2 attempts, 4 yards, and a touchdown on the day, as Russell was credited for a 2-yard loss on one of those attempts. As Predators, Frizzell with 4 receptions. He was the big target today with 59 yards and 2 touchdowns. Bowers with 3 receptions, 18 yards. And then Dudley able to get 2 for 29. Then Robinson able to get 1 for 10 yards in the day. Slash basically was Rutledge and Bonner in this one, as Rutledge got 8 catches for 238 yards, 5 touchdowns, and Bonner ended up with 1 for 6 yards and a touchdown there. As for the blocking, Cleveland able to get a couple of pancakes, but Thomas got 1 pancake but 2 sacks allowed. And then Rod Williams with a pancake, as well as Pearson ended up allowing the sack on their side. Predators defense, Bowers with 4 tackles, Washington with 3, Robinson and Williams with a couple, with Williams able to get a sack and losing a tackle. And then Frizzell, LeFew, Berry, Matthews, and Carter each with a tackle as well. As for the Slash, DeJuan Moss playing the role of linebacker in this one. 3 tackles for him. Onomatopoeia with 3 tackles. Bonner and Burns with a couple of tackles, while Rutledge, Bailey, Golston, Barnes, Johnson, Vandiver, and Velcro each with a tackle, while Velcro and Bailey each with an interception in this game. And then we go to the field goals. Jay Taylor only able to hit one field goal out of 3 attempts. His field goal that he hit was a 46-yarder. Tried to get one from over 40 yards and got it, but the other 2 were beyond 50 and could not get those. As for Homebreaker, he was perfect on the day, 4 for 4. The longest field goal was a 60-yarder that he nailed, hit all the extra points. So he hit one from under 30 yards, one over 30 yards, and then both his 50-yard plus field goals were great. So Homebreaker did not miss today. Definitely one of the better kickers that we have had this franchise, and definitely probably one of the better kickers in the league. As this was a very good game, we have actually started to turn things around, so we'll definitely see how our offense will be doing in the future. Hopefully our defense is improved as well. Appreciate you guys watching. Hope you enjoy the content. If you do, like and subscribe, and if you would, you could leave a comment if you want to. It's an old game, but it's a fun one. Appreciate y'all watching. May you have a great rest of your day, and may God bless you.